Interchange 3rd Edition by Jack C. Richards. Unit 6. My sister works downtown. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Transportation in the U.S. The top 8 ways to get to work. Listen and practice.
1. Drive. 2. Walk. 3. Take the bus. 4. Take the subway. 5. Take the train. 6. Ride a bike. 7. Ride a motorcycle. 8. Take a taxi. Take a cab.
Exercise 2. Conversation. Nice car. Listen and practice.
Nice car, Jason. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister's. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job here, in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The train doesn't stop near our house, so they take the bus. It's really slow.
That's too bad.
Exercise 3. Word power. Family. Part A. Pair work. Complete the sentences about the Carter family. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
Anne is Paul's wife.
2.
Jason and Emily are their children.
3.
Paul is Anne's husband.
4.
Jason is Anne's son.
5.
Emily is Paul's daughter.
6.
Jason is Emily's brother.
7.
Emily is Jason's sister.
8.
Paul and Anne are Jason's parents.
Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Simple present statements.
I walk to school. I don't live far from here.
You ride your bike to school. You don't live near here.
He works near here. He doesn't work downtown.
She takes the bus to work. She doesn't drive to work.
We live with our parents. We don't live alone.
They use public transportation. They don't need a car.
Contractions.
Don't equals do not. Doesn't equals does not.
Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Simple present statements with irregular verbs. I, you, we, they. He, she, it.
I have a bike. My father has a car.
We do our homework every day. My mother does a lot of work at home.
My parents go to work by bus. The bus goes downtown.
Exercise 5. Pronunciation. Third person singular S endings. Listen and practice. Notice the pronunciation of the S endings. S equals S.
Take, takes. Walk, walks.
S equals Z.
Go, goes. Study, studies.
S equals is.
Dance, dances. Watch, watches.
Irregular.
Do, does. Have, has.
Exercise 7. Conversation. I get up at noon. Listen and practice.
Let's go to the park on Sunday.
Okay, but let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekends.
What time do you get up on Sundays?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's early. On Sundays, I get up at noon.
Do you eat breakfast then?
Sure, I have breakfast every day.
Then let's meet at this restaurant at 1 o'clock. They serve breakfast all day.
Exercise 8. Grammar focus. Simple present questions.
Do you get up early?
No, I get up late.
Does he have lunch at noon?
No, he eats lunch at 1 o'clock.
Do they drive to work?
Yes, they drive to work every day.
What time do you get up?
At 10 o'clock.
What time does he have lunch?
At 1 o'clock.
When do they drive to work?
Every day.
Time expressions.
Early. Late. Every day.
At 9 o'clock. At noon. At midnight. At night.
In the morning. In the afternoon. In the evening.
On Sundays. On weekends. On weekdays.
Exercise 9. Listening. Marsha's weekly routine. Part A. Listen to Marsha talk about her weekly routine. Check the days she does each thing.
Do you get up early every day, Marsha?
Well, no. I only get up early on weekdays and Saturdays. I go to school on weekdays, and I work on Saturdays. So I get up around 7 o'clock.
How about on Sundays?
On Sundays? Then I sleep late.
What else do you do? I mean, do you exercise during the week?
Yes, but not every day. I swim about 3 times a week. On Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Oh, and I also play tennis on Saturdays after work. So I exercise about 4 days a week.
What about the rest of the weekend? When do you see your friends and family?
Let's see. I see friends on Fridays and Saturdays. That's in the evening. And I visit my family on Sundays.
Wow, you're really busy.
Exercise 11. Reading. What's your schedule like? Student reporter Mike Starr talks to people on the street about their schedules. Brittany Davis, college student.
What's your schedule like?
My classes start at 8 a.m., so I get up at 7 and take the bus to school.
When do your classes end?
They end at noon. Then I have a job at the library.
So, when do you study?
My only time to study is in the evening, from 8 until midnight.
Joshua Burns, website designer.
What's your schedule like?
Well, I get up at 6:30 a.m. and go for a run before breakfast.
How do you go to work?
I work at home. I start work at 8. Around 1, I take a lunch break.
How late do you work?
Sometimes I work all night to finish a project.
Maya Black, rock musician.
What's your schedule like?
I work at night. I go to work at 10 p.m. and I play until 3 a.m.
What do you do after work?
I have dinner. Then I take a taxi home.
What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 5 in the morning.